Hi, so my lesson is going to be part of a class called Introduction to Journalism. And this particular lesson is going to be about writing headlines and news briefs. So here I have it, the objectives. Briefly, I've boiled them down for students. It will be to categorize and prioritize details of a news event and apply the inverted pyramid. And so the first that I'm going to have students do is to get on their devices and just quickly go to their local news source and peruse and find an important article, piece of news for the day, and write their headline up on the board. Simple as that. And then as a class, we will just vote on the headlines and decide which article we want to use as our practice sample for the day. So what I've done is I found an article. This one, I really wanted it to be kind of authentic, so I was just going to do it like this, where we find it right on our devices, pull it up right away, read the article. This one is great because it's nice and short. It's not great because of the content, but that's news. So we would read this article quickly. It's not very long. And then what I would do is we've been working on the inverted pyramid here. And so the students would be assigned to one of the three sections of the inverted pyramid. And they would then go back to the article and find what from that article belongs in their section of the pyramid. So if they were given the top part of the pyramid, then they're going to find the most important information, the who, what, when, where, why, and how, and come on up and put it in the period, in the pyramid, rather, in bullet points, and so on. And so this is what it might look like after the students have broken down the article and put in their elements. So it's sort of a whole two-part approach to learning about the inverted pyramid, taking an article and categorizing and prioritizing, as the objective states, pieces of information for a news article. And so then after we do that as a class, as kind of an introduction and instructional practice, I will give students, and I have this book here, I'm going to give them a list of facts. So here's an example of there was a plant accident, and so here are a list of facts that the students would be given. Or another pair of students might be given the facts about this meeting, or the facts about this plane crash. And so pairs of students, like I said, will be given the list. Two pairs will be given the same list. And what they then, separately, the pairs will write a headline and a news lead. So just the introductory paragraph for a news article, meaning they're going to have to categorize and prioritize, again, the most important elements of the list. So not everything on the list should land in their lead article or the headline, of course. So once the two pairs have done their same list, they will get together and compare notes and look at how they did it differently. Which facts did one group include that the other didn't, and vice versa, and discuss that. And so then, depending on how many students I had in that class, we would have that many lead paragraphs then to look at. We would post them on a discussion board and discuss them and talk about what maybe was put into a paragraph that doesn't belong in the lead, or what essential information, what did they get right, and kind of analyze their work that way. And then we would close the class. I would give them about 10 to 15 minutes. I would give every student another list of facts that nobody has done yet, and ask everyone individually then to write a headline and lead paragraph. And it would be short. I might limit it to only 5 sentences. or 80 words at the most, maybe 50, something simple like that, so I could get through them rather quickly, but it would be a good measure for me to see how well they got the lesson. And I like the idea of them all doing the same facts, because then I can compare across the class and see if they all missed something important. Then obviously I need to go back and double check that. Or if just one or two missed something, I can hit those students individually. So that's my lesson. Thank you.